So my husband woke up one morning, akaenda job. I received a text from him saying, hi, si kwa ubaya, but si uenda gym or something. Unakaa vibaya sana tangu upate mtoto. You look like an old woman who is in her late 60s. Okay? Ati don't look attractive. Mind you, I have only added weight since I had a cesarean section. I am still taking care of my child, so I have not had a chance to reset my body back to what it used to be. Anyway, I am packing my stuff as we are speaking. I have saved some money, about 200,000 Kenya shillings. Though I do not have a sustainable job, tell me which business I can start and nyumba nitaishi na ya pesa ngapi. I am currently living in Kileleshwa, Kangundo Road, but heri hii lifestyle ikae, but I have peace of mind. Now that's valid up to there, okay? Juzi aliniambia I look bad, my face is old, I don't look attractive na akahama bedroom.
Huh?
Sai even the house girls do not respect me because they see the way he disrespects me every day. Couples, I am tired of kushikilia. I know I will heal Hukombele. Out of anger, I told him he has never satisfied me in bed. That is why I choose not to take care of myself because I saw nothing in him to motivate me. I told him he is poor in bed. I wanted him to know how I felt. Juu kila saa tangu I gave birth sina amani. Leo nimechoka nikamtusi back. Tired. Please advise me on where to start. I feel like you already know the solution that you know that needs to happen, and unfortunately for most couples there's usually a huge shift in the dynamics of the relationship when a child is born. A lot of couples don't survive the birth of a child because everyone is on edge, everyone is stretched thin, and I'm not trying to justify his behavior. He is a horrible person because at this time when you're recovering from a C-section, you're expected to have grace, common decency, courtesy, help, support. That is the only thing a good partner would be thinking about. How do I help her? How do I make her feel beautiful? How do I support my partner? That should be the only thought that is ringing in your partner's mind during this time and space you're in. But the whole verbal abuse, the emotional abuse, it is still abuse at the end of the day. When it's gotten to a point where even the workers you've hired in your own house are looking at you and disrespecting you simply because they know nobody cares about you. Your house girl is now acting mad because like there's that shift has happened. Yeah, I understand it is scary, especially with a child. 200,000 is not a lot of money. If you put it into perspective, you're getting a new house, you're moving and everything. But my advice for you is go where you're wanted, go where you're supported. Because what if it escalates? It's now emotional, it's now verbal abuse. But what if you stay long enough and it escalates into something different? My advice for you is go where you're supported. If parents, relatives, your brother, relatives, no. If you can go back home to your parents, if that's an option, well and good. If you can get a house, and while you're getting a house and setting up, yes, you have a nice cushion somewhere, but as you're setting up and everything, you can get a job, do all of these things. Move out afraid, move out scared, but at least at the end of the day, you're happy. And that is all that matters.
Yeah. I mean, first of all, kudos that you had a cushion, because a lot of people stay long because you're trying to figure it out as the thing is happening. But you had some money set aside, and absolutely kudos for that, honestly. 200K is not a lot of money, but it is a significant chunk if you manage it properly. I wouldn't go about starting a business because 200 itaisha too. Business hauna guarantee of anything coming back. What you can do is, even if you do find a thing that you want to do, say selling bail, picking up bail from a market and selling it, of whatever, supply goods. Good supply is not a very capital intensive job, but it will take a lot of effort. It will take a lot of your time and effort. So I would think of having something that you're starting on the side, but also finding a job that gives you at least an income at the end of every month or at the end of a certain particular period of time to add on as you are making that transition, because it can be very scary when all the money is finished and now you have to go back. That is scary. Find something else to do. About houses, there's so many places where you can get affordable housing, to be honest. But all I can say is, girl, do not be trying to be paying 50K for an apartment. Don't be trying to do that. There's so many places, Luakabete, which is not too far from Kileleshwa. There's so many places you can go. Naivasha Road, which is again not too far from your initial place. So you're able to still figure out your logistics and stuff like that. Most important thing is try and find a place that is closer to what you're planning on doing for work, such that you're reducing the cost with logistics. That for sure is what you need to do. But I have so much faith in you. The fact that you already set up money for yourself is a clear indication that you are smart. And this is 100% a person who is going to successfully live their marriage and flourish. And we can't wait for you to flourish. If it means you living... Okay, that's bad advice, but... If it means leaving your child in the care of your husband up until a moment when you can be able to take care of not just you, but your child, I would also probably consider that. Or finding somewhere that someone, I think that's honestly the way I'd do it. Leave your child with the husband, let him take care of the kid financially because he has all the financial muscle as you figure yourself out. I know it sounds mean and horrible, but I would do that. I would
the
do
best
that.
interest of the
The
child.
best interest of the child is staying where
at the
there
end
is
of the day.
enough.
True.
Not the
Starting over.
it just feels like there's so much, you're in such transition, and it can be an environment that is unstable for a child. So that's what I would do. But then at the same time, I don't know what your situation is in terms of you and your baby and whether you want to leave this child behind, but that's what I would personally do. Anyway, that has been our show, guys. We hope that you have learned something. And for anyone who is going through any form of abuse, economical or financial abuse, physical, verbal, emotional, whatever sort of abuse, you have the power. You leave that relationship. How hard it is, we know. How hard it is, maybe we don't fully know. But you need to leave. 2025 can't catch you in a tumultuous relationship, in a messy place. Let 2025 catch you on the other side, figuring it out. You have so much time to figure it out, so leave a bad situation. It may be hard. You may go back 2 times, 3 times, but eventually you will be able to get out of it, male or female. That's been our show. My name is Kathomi Kathomi.
My name is Turife, and goodbye.
Toshaskia kikingia ni kublast huko anga bado nachukua madam, so anguka nao itabaki meflow na vibe. Anguka nao kako single for now. Mdagris mteja patikani hadi late night saa 6 ndo taniwai. Nikupin location na nikofana na hii. Sukate call niko chomba ya G. Mimi najua utakuwa irizo riris. Acha